I love July 4th weekend, and I hope that you guys are going to have so much fun this weekend. What do you have planned? Let us know. I am going camping this weekend. After work, I'm leaving to go camping, so that's going to be fun.
Becca, it's your favorite holiday, correct?
My favorite holiday. July 4th is my favorite holiday.
Yes.
Which is why I'm very, very excited to announce that we have a special sale going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do. Special sale just for July 4th. When does this end, Rachel?
Ooh.
Do you know?
Ooh.
I put you on the spot. I'm very
think
sorry.
this one is less than a week long.
Okay, yes. So click the link below. We are offering $30 off our yearly membership.
Which is, by the way, a really good sale.
Really amazing sale. Our membership normally, because I know some of you guys will ask, is $191.88. So with the $30 off, let's do
and
that.
now that price that Becca said was for the yearly membership,
Yes,
which, by the
yearly.
way, is our best value membership. You save the most money without a discount being a yearly member versus a monthly or a 6-month member, and you get more. So if you want to join and you would like, want a little coupon code, here's $30 off, which is a great savings.
Yes, use the code July4 for $30 off, and then join the best group in crafting.
Yeah.
And it's not die cut crafting anymore.
Computer guided cutting machine.
Computer guided cutting machine.
Yeah.
I will never remember that. So Rachel has to be here forever to always remind me. Computer guided cutting machine.
Yeah.
Yes. The 4th is the husband's and the best friend's 40th birthdays.
Wow.
Fun, exciting. Oh my goodness. Have you been getting crafty for their birthday, Aaliyah? Anyway, today we're talking about smart materials. This is super exciting. We've had a lot of lives on the new machines, the Explore 3 and the Maker 3, and we get lots of questions about the smart material, and we've kind of been like, wait till Friday, wait till Friday.
Yeah.
Just because we wanted to do a whole live on this for you. So today we are going to be talking about the Smart Iron-On Vinyl, the Smart Permanent Vinyl, and then the Smart Paper Sticker Cardstock.
Yes, which I'm excited about. Becca got to use it a little bit. I think she's used all of these.
I have used all of them.
Yes.
I wanted to test them out. I was going to kind of wing it and just go with it for today's live. And then I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. That never really works out well for me. So I'm glad I didn't do that. I'm going to make this cute little card today.
Ooh.
Just a little birthday card. I made all of this. This is not a cut file. This is a cut file. A Maker's Gonna Learn cut file available to all members. And these little flowers are cut files as well, but the rest I just made with basic shapes in Design Space, and I'm not going to do that today because I want to be able to test all of this. But you can take a screenshot of Design Space when I get there, and then I'll kind of explain how I did it just really quickly.
And she can always do a member only on it if you
Yes.
guys are super interested later on, for sure.
Absolutely.
And ask all your questions. Any questions you guys have about the smart materials. Like Becca said, we've kind of been like, wait till Fridays because this live is all about the smart materials. So ask your questions.
How many friends do we have with us?
Not that many. It's still early though. We'll see if some more trickle in.
I thought so because we're not getting a lot of questions.
Which
is
now it's
fine.
also a holiday weekend, which will affect things too.
Anyway, I was going to ask how many of you currently have the new machine, the new Maker 3 or the Explore 3. I want to know. And did you purchase the smart materials? I'm eager to know that. I also want to know your feedback because I'm going to give you my feedback.
Yeah.
Tell you what I'm thinking about.
And now, for those of you, if you've never watched another video about these machines and you're brand new to everything here, first of all, welcome. We would love to welcome you here to Maker's Gonna Learn.
Yes.
Secondly, the machines, both of them, right next to Becca, both of them come with a sheet of the smart materials, all of them. So it has the smart vinyl,
Small
the
sheet.
smart iron-on, 13 by 12, yeah, and then the sticker paper cardstock. So if you got a new machine, then you will have all these materials to be able to test and see how you like them. So that's nice too.
Have you used the smart vinyl on the Air 2 yet? So the smart materials are not designed for the older machines. I think there are probably some hacks that you can kind of trick it into doing that, but I have not yet. Rachel, one little side note. And I didn't expect it. I didn't really think it through. Maybe when I say this, all of you guys are going to be like, well, obviously. But I went to score the smart sticker paper cardstock. You can't score it because it's matless. So you can only score on the mat.
Wait, you can't score matless? Oh.
Would not let me do it. So, because I was going to make it like part of the card and score it and all of that. And
That's definitely something to know, though, for sure.
Krista says, I have a Maker 3 and I bought the bundle to get some smart materials. Awesome. Have you tried it yet? Do you like it?
Yes. Lori Jo said, I have the Maker 3, just inquiring about the materials. We've got a lot of Maker 3 people here.
Krista says she kind of likes the new materials. Okay, that's awesome.
Kat, this is live. Yes, ma'am.
We are live.
We're live.
I posted on Facebook in case people didn't see. Thank you, Aaliyah. That is so sweet. Couldn't you use smart material with a mat? Absolutely, you can. However, smart material is very expensive, so I wouldn't purchase it just for use with the mat.
Yeah.
Unless you wanted this particular product.
To be 100% honest, not to like burst anyone's bubble, I don't know if we at Makers Learn are going to purchase any more smart materials.
I won't.
I don't think we will.
Unless we have to do other videos.
Right. Just for the pure fact of testing these for you, we would. But I think it's kind of needless to say, we don't adore them enough to pay the amount for them.
Yeah, let's talk about that really quickly.
Sure, yeah, let's do it.
So the prices. Miss Rachel wrote me some amazing sticky notes because my memory is shot. The Smart Paper Sticker Cardstock. So this pack right here it's 13 by 13 inches like other Smart materials. And it comes with 10 sheets. $13.99.
And these, by the way, guys, are all prices from Amazon, not Cricut.com.
Right.
Amazon usually has better prices, faster shipping, things like that. So,
Rocky Top Hearts, we are live. Hello, happy Friday to you. So $13.99 for 10 sheets.
okay, yeah. It's not amazing.
Not amazing. And here's another reason why I don't think it's amazing. When you feed this into your machine, like you have to be very strategic about how you place things, because it's not just let's put this on here and it's going to adjust where it's already been cut off. Like,
yeah.
I feel like you're gonna have a lot of waste with this stuff.
Yeah. Now let's talk again, but right before she starts talking about other prices, that these smart materials, the only thing quote smart about them is that they're 13 inches wide, and for some reason Cricut puts the material from inch 1 to inch 13 when you cannot cut 13 inches wide. You can still only cut 11.7 inches wide. That's the max you can cut. But you're wasting more material on those edges too. That bothers me.
I'm not wild about the colors either.
Yeah.
The color selection is not fantastic, which they'll probably improve. But my thought is, and Aaliyah just said it, get a $10 or 10-cent glue stick.
Yeah.
Glue the back of it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm open. I'm always open to other people's ideas and how they use it and things like that. And if you love this product, that's wonderful. Absolutely use it. Like I'm excuse me, I'm sorry. My child is like in the window doing this. She's fine. She wants to let me know that she finished her applesauce. I'm very proud of her.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
Anyway, yeah, I just feel like I can just grab a glue stick and for a whole lot cheaper, a whole lot easier, a whole lot less waste, use that. Okay, so $13.99 for the Smart Paper Sticker Cardstock.
And that was for, like Becca said, 10 sheets of 13 by 13. That's it. That's what you get.
Then we have the Smart Iron-On. I'm so sorry. I'm getting tickled.
Do you want me to go check on her?
No, she's totally
fine. Are you sure?
She's dangling her applesauce backwards.
I wish we could pay in the camera. We need to be able to do that.
She's so funny.
I love it.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna get it together.
Trisha says the smart vinyl is not a smart move. Oh, Trisha.
For a couple of
Good
reasons,
play on
right?
words.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. And we'll talk about it. The Smart Iron-On, the 13-inch by 9-foot, is $39.99. Oh, it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart.
That stings.
Yes, that's super
9
expensive.
feet.
9 feet.
Now, guys, if you use a whole mat, I know it's matless, but if you use a whole mat, that's only 12 projects, basically.
Yeah. It's expensive.
Yeah.
And I don't love how it transfers, and I'll show you why I don't love how it transfers. The backing is super thick. The material is thick.
Yeah.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
Now, I think it cuts and weeds decent, but trying to transfer it is like pulling teeth.
Yes, it cuts and weeds very well. Yes.
Yeah.
Transferring it is is not fun. Okay, the regular smart vinyl, so the permanent smart vinyl at 13 inches by 12 feet is $19.45, which doesn't sound like a ton, but when you compare it to other prices, it's like quadruple.
Yeah.
The 143 vinyl. So,
and Grandma's Gone Crafty said the smart vinyl is for specific uses, long cuts. No one is being forced to use or buy it. No, absolutely not. What we're saying is we can most likely see other companies who are going to shell out vinyl of 13-inch, widths.
Yes,
and it's going to be much, much cheaper than Cricut. We're here to save you all money and just give open and honest opinions. Because again, like Becca said, if you love any and all these products, that's incredible. We're so happy you do. But if you're curious about them, you want to know how much they cost, you want to know our opinion as professional crafters about them, that's what we're here to do.
Jay Carson says, newbie and I don't have a machine yet, so would you still recommend the 3 and use the other materials with them at? So wondering if I should just get the older machine now that it's cheaper.
Ooh, good question.
That's a fantastic question. My personal opinion, and it's just my opinion, is that if I were purchasing a machine right now for my personal craft room at home, I would likely just get the cheaper machines because I don't have a need for a 12-foot cut.
Yeah.
I don't have a need for that. For me personally. Now, if you're going to use that, then absolutely go ahead and get the other ones. But for the price and functionality, I say, personally, if it weren't for the material, like cutting fabric, because I do cut fabric, I would get the Air 2.
I would.
I love the Air 2.
Because I have never needed a craft to be 12 feet long, and I've never really found myself needing a lot of the rotary blade or things like that. And that's just my personal craft journey. Becca, of course, Becca's is different. Grandma's Gone Crafty said, I really hope 143 comes out with 13-inch. We do too.
Yeah.
And we did buy, they have 24-inch, by the way, guys. They used to have 15. So we bought a big roll of 24-inch wide vinyl, and we're gonna do some testing with that, cut it, see how it goes, size it down to 13 inches to really be able to test for you guys. For sure.
Chris says, love it when I have the day off so I can watch you guys live. Chris, we love when you watch us live. We're so happy you're here along with all these other friends. Let us know if this is your first time viewing. I'm very curious. I want to know. Give us a little heart. And because I want to tell you again, we talked about it at the beginning, but we didn't have very many viewers. We have a sale going on in our membership.
We do.
Membership. Our yearly membership is $30 off right now in celebration of July 4th. So if you use the code July4, then you can get $30 off our yearly membership. And so what does our yearly membership include? It's access to our entire cut file and font library. Thousands of cut files and fonts that you have access to, and since you're getting a yearly membership, you also get a free commercial license. And I have lots of Facebook friends who I knew like growing up who were grabbing Cricuts and starting little businesses on the side, making shirts and things like that, and they're contacting me and saying, hey, can I use your cut files for free? I mean, legally use them. If I get your membership, I'm like, yes, you can.
Yes.
It's the best way. And so they're asking like comparisons with other commercial license and stuff, and really there is no other comparison. Other commercial licenses are generally, though not always, generally per cut file, and they range from $25 a commercial license to a couple of hundred.
It's true.
So there is no comparison. In addition to that, we give you 10 amazing courses that will teach you everything from sublimation, using felt, larger than matte projects, epoxy resin.
Wood. I mean, we sat down, guys, we were like, what can we give them to make them well-rounded, like to kind of tick all the boxes, hit everyone's crafting niche, and I think we did it. And it's a really great list of freebies that you guys get in that membership, and it's $30 off.
Yes, it's amazing. Aaliyah says her husband was not impressed with the sale for his gift. That's because he doesn't realize the value.
He does
of a Maker's Gonna Learn membership and the community that comes along with it. So if you are new here, grab that membership, $30 off. We're so excited to have you here. And once you do that, come back, let me know. Let me know if you just joined and you're a new member. I'm so excited to welcome you here.
Beth says there will be a ton of quality used machines on eBay coming up. That's true. There are, there probably will be. And then someone asked a great question is, what is there is there something you need to look out for when buying a used machine off like eBay? And you guys don't know this is the first time I'm mentioning it, but we have since a couple months ago purchased all of the past Cricut machines off of eBay.
Yes.
We own all of the old machines. And one thing that we didn't even think about, guys, was that only one of them came with the power cord. Only one, guys. So if you're gonna buy anything off of eBay, make sure the power cord is in there, because we have one power cord for like 7 machines and it doesn't fit them all. And so that was really heartbreaking. So if you're gonna buy it, make sure that you do get that, but try to get your deals on the machines. Someone said I wanted the older machines because they have a better selection of colors.
Oh.
I am betting that Cricut's going to come out with some really fun colors on the Explorer 3 and the Maker 3 if you guys can like hold on to your britches long enough for them.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, for sure.
Someone, I think Valerie, our friend Valerie, asked, does the commercial license come with the monthly membership as well? And
Ooh,
the
good
answer is
question.
No, it does not. We give our best value to our yearly members. And so only our yearly membership, our yearly tier includes that commercial license.
The way we like to
Fantastic
say
question.
it is, if you guys invest in your machine, that's a big chunk of an investment as well. And then if you then choose to invest in us for an entire year, we get it. That's an investment. That's a big chunk of your money. We want to invest back in you guys and share with you yearly members who have said yes to us for a year. We want to say a special thanks to you guys, give you all some special perks, special benefits, and some extra money off your membership. So that's why we do that for our yearly members, for sure.
All right, let's jump into this project. I'm going to go over into Design Space and show you what we're working with here. And I am going to be using iron-on, regular vinyl, and the Smart Paper sticker cardstock.
Yeah.
All on this card. Now, would I traditionally use these 3 on this card? No, I would never use iron-on a card, but I'm doing it today. Anyway, so like I said a little bit earlier, if you're just coming on and you didn't hear me, the Happy Birthday is a Maker's Gonna Learn cut file, and these flowers are a Maker's Gonna Learn cut file. Everything else I created here in Design Space like an hour before the live, just using basic shapes. So you just grab, and if you guys are interested in member only on this, I can do that really quickly. But just for the sake of time and this, I'm going to just go over it really quickly. You grab a square from Basic Shapes, size it to the card size you want, and add a score line, and then you attach. And then over here, I just did the exact same thing. And then I added cut lines right here, and then score lines on the sides of those cut lines. That's all I did. And then of course this is a rectangle. This is I think I used a triangle and a circle and welded it together. So super easy. Now that we're done with that, we're gonna click Make It. And I've already cut out the materials that needed to be cut out on a mat because we're just doing matless cutting today. However, when I went to cut that out, I selected multiple ways like this. Pressed done, and then that way you can choose, you can go through each mat and choose whether it's going to be on a mat or off the mat. So let's see here, this one would be matless, this one would be matless, and it will be mirrored because I'm going to be using iron-on. This one will be matless, this one would have been on a mat but I already cut it, and this one would have been on a mat but I already cut it. So that gives you an idea. Now I'm just gonna go back to this one right here, which I'm gonna be cutting out of regular vinyl. I'll press continue, and then I'm going to connect to my Explorer 3 here. Kind of get some stuff out of the way. And then I'm going to choose Smart Vinyl Permanent as my material setting. And then we're gonna get this guy out and put him in here.
Love it. There's a lot going on that table.
Yeah,
Looky there.
And Rach, you know what? I kind of had an idea. When I cut this, I didn't cut it evenly, and I'm wondering if it's going to affect it. So let me trim this really quickly so that it's even all the way across. We have that little, what's it called? The cradle thing. And it's still in my garage. I completely forgot to bring it again. But it's the thing that your smart material rests in right here, and then there's a paper trimmer on it, so that's really convenient. But let's go ahead and put this in, and we will load it in here. And right now it's going to measure the length of my smart material to make sure that I have enough of it. And once it has measured, I'll press the flashing start button. Let's see here.
Yeah, Becca is, someone said, you're doing all 3 on the card. Yeah, she's going to be using
On one card.
all of them, all of the smart materials, because Becca is amazing today.
Well, I just kept thinking I can make 3 separate projects, or I can just put it all on one.
And Becca's like, challenge accepted. Yeah, she'll do that.
Oh my gosh. Have I missed anything?
No, everything's doing great. Everybody's super, super happy.
First. Amazing. Okay, so this is cut. Now, I'm already unhappy, and I'm gonna let you know.
You're already unhappy?
Well, I'm unhappy because look at all of this that's gonna be wasted. Now I could put this on a mat and use it later, but of course, someone said it earlier. I think the smart materials are intended only for
I agree.
the larger projects.
I agree.
So I get that, but
However, it kind of kills me that Cricut will not give you mats with the new machines now, kind of forcing you to use those smart materials. Making you think that you have to have them.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut everything out, and then I'll weed and do all of that. So smart iron on. I'll select smart iron on. I did have mirror on, and then shiny side down again, just like normal, with iron on. Load that in there.
Josephina, you have to cut it straight. We're aware you have to cut it straight, but the thing is, it's wasted nonetheless. You know, like even if we cut it straight off with all that excess off, you still wouldn't be able to like load it in there and cut it properly. So that's the only thing. That's what Becca was saying that frustrated her about it as well.
Okay. You know what? While this is cutting, I could go ahead and weed this one right here. So if you want to switch, oh my gosh, this table, it's a lot.
You want to take the air too off of there? Throw her in the floor.
Okay. All right. So another thing that I don't love about smart vinyl, again, not a huge deal, but we love to weed on a mat. And so I guess I could put it on a mat, but if it were huge, I couldn't. Thankfully I chose something that's not hard to weed, not super intricate. We can get it weeded here, and then I'm going to put the transfer on it and let you see in a minute how it doesn't transfer super easy.
Especially with our masking paper transfer tape.
Yeah,
like that's pretty much impossible.
We found that the Cricut transfer tape works better with it. Yeah, which is amazing. However, I can't use Cricut transfer tape on cardstock because it will rip it up when I pull it back up.
And guys, look at these little flowers. Now, here's one thing that I love about our membership as well. And I think that a lot of other memberships will give you the cut files and fonts and all that, but we want to make sure that you guys are getting the most out of them. And we have a ton of cut files that we try and teach you guys how to use them in different ways. So like, I'm pretty sure 99.9% positive these flowers are in like 3 different cut files for spring, and Becca takes them out of a cut file and can use them for other things. It's amazing to do that. So every time you see an element in a cut file and you like it, you can always take that out and use it for different things. You're just getting so much value as well.
So I wish I had it in here to compare for you. I don't even know that it would really translate on camera, but this iron-on is thick. Have you felt it, Rachel?
Yes.
It's thick.
Now, the vinyl shocked me how thick the vinyl was.
Yeah. It is easy to weed though, so I can go ahead and weed that for you and show you how easy it is. I think when Joy came out, I know the regular vinyl was a pain that they came out with for the smart vinyl for Joy. But if I'm remembering correctly, even the iron-on was difficult to weed, was it not, Rachel?
Yeah, it was.
Remember that? Mm-hmm. So this, I mean, it's definitely an improvement. They have definitely improved their smart materials, which, I mean, people sort of rioted after the Joy. I think they knew better than to come out with subpar materials for this one.
I sure hope so. We were all worried. We were just shaking about that for sure.
That's true.
Miss Josephina said, so you can't use the other half. You can, but you would have to put it on a mat. Yeah, right. It can't be matless. It's kind of like the issue of trying to print half sheets of paper. It's like, you know, with the size restriction and everything, do you waste it? Do you try and see if your printer can print half sheets? That type of thing. It's just kind of just a part of it, you know. Right. You're just gonna have to waste a little bit of it or not be able to use it in the way you wanted to.
Okay. There's a little bitty part in the P. Let me find it.
Our friend says, loving my Air 2, but I will get the Maker 3, new tech and better motor. Yeah, we totally get it. If
and
you
it's
guys,
quiet.
it's so quiet. If you guys want to be not limited to anything, if you want to make sure you always have the newest and the best, and to be able to play with all the fun new things that Cricut has to offer, yeah, I mean, it's a good machine. We're not saying it's not. Absolutely not.
No, absolutely. But I mean, if all the machines were the same price, I would get the newest one.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So this cuts really well, and I'll show you how easy it peels off. So that was nice. And when we were first talking about this, in my head, it wasn't a sticky backed cardstock, and I didn't really understand how that was gonna work. So this is kind of neat. Oh, you know what I did?
What'd you do?
I didn't move the one, and I meant to. Okay, it's okay. Let me move it around.
Which of the Smart Materials is your favorite, Becca?
None of them.
Oh. A, B, C. She chose D, which was none of the above.
I mean, just to be honest, like I wouldn't.
If you had to choose one of the three, though,
Iron On, I would choose Iron On. Just because
we use it the most, right?
Well, no, because it's the easiest to work with out of the three.
Oh,
I think.
okay.
Hold on, Smart Iron On. Where is? Oh, it's not. I'm trying to think and read at the same time. It doesn't work out well for me. Okay, let me move this around. That is one cool thing about this. If you have to move your pieces around, you still can do that like you would on a mat in order to get it on the correct spot.
Neat.
Yeah.
Okay, so Carissa has chimed in.
Let's hear it.
And this is a fantastic tip. Now, I don't do it here because it wastes vinyl. We just don't really do it here. And she does weeding squares. And what a weeding square is, guys, is when you're in design space and you attach a square around your image. That way that Cricut kind of goes ahead and cuts that out so that you don't have to take your true control knife and cut it once it's cut to get your excess vinyl. But for the Smart Materials, she always creates a weeding square because it won't cut the backing. And you can weed and then load in the Smart Material in its entirety, which is super smart. That's a fantastic hack, Carissa. Thank you so much for sharing. That's awesome.
So I have this card that I made in there in Design Space, and I'm gonna go ahead and just fold it, and I can crease it with my bone folder if I want. And then I go back in and push the little cake layers the other way. And since we put those score lines in, when I fold this time, we have a cute little pop-up.
Guys, Becca tries to say that she's not a paper crafter.
I think I am.
I think you are. You might be in denial.
Right. And then I have this guy right here. This is going to be the outer base that I did make. I don't know if I mentioned it. I made it a little bit wider and taller so that this is sort of more like a liner, if that makes sense.
So cute.
So I'm just going to put this in here, and I do have my ATG gun. And friends, I did try this as my outer layer so that I didn't have to put any adhesive down. And for obvious reasons, it didn't work out too wonderfully. When you folded it and gave it a good crease, then it touched right here.
Yeah. Listen, but you tried it so that they don't have to. They don't have to waste that super expensive stuff.
I was just trying to use it for as much of the card as possible.
Yeah.
Oops. I went overboard there. Did you see that though, guys? That rolls, ladies, gentlemen, fellow crafters.
Miss Jillian
it rolls
says,
right off.
Do you have to use the Cricut materials or just ones that match the dimensions of the Cricut brand materials?
You do not have to use the Cricut materials.
Correct.
Absolutely not. Okay. While we're doing this, let's go ahead. This is heating up, so I'm going to go ahead and show you all how easy this peels up.
Ooh.
Look at that.
How thick is it, Becca?
I would consider this probably 60-pound cardstock.
Okay.
Ish.
How strong is the adhesive?
That's a great question. I'm going to show you in just a second. Rachel and I talked about this a little bit before. Sorry, I'm trying to get this super
that's
straight.
fine. I haven't even touched the stuff, so I'm genuinely asking questions. Miss Isabel said, I want to try a card now. This actually looks possible to do.
Oh, cards are so easy. Are you a Maker's Gonna Learn member? I'm dying to know. We have a course, a 30-day course that is available. And at the end of our course, we do a beginner card.
We meaning Becca.
Yeah,
Slaves over it. Yes.
A beginner card that I love for beginners, and I think it's fantastic. So if you are a Makers Gonna Learn member, go over and check out that 30-day course. If you're not a Makers Gonna Learn member, get on board, my friend, and use the code July4 to get $30 off our year membership. You will not regret it. Our membership is amazing. Obviously, I think that, but it really is.
It is.
Our members
we like
also
to say
think
as
that.
well, if you all enjoy even a minute of the trainings that you see on here for free, then you're going to adore the membership. The community, the value, it's all just priceless, really.
Yes, it's amazing. Okay, now I have this happy birthday. Ooh, I left a little piece on here.
Miss M.J. Burnett says, what are your thoughts on infusible ink?
I don't love infusible ink because I'm very limited by it, and that drives me crazy. It works really well for what it was intended to be used for.
For sure.
I love sublimation right now.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with sublimation, and it's sort of the same concept. Like, you can still use it on the same blanks as infusible ink. And it's just a whole lot more freeing.
Yeah. I think that infusible ink is a lot like these smart materials. They were intended for a very specific purpose.
And for that purpose, they did fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, if you guys missed that, Becca was just ironing on paper. She
This
just
is so
ironed.
thick,
She just
Rachel.
ironed on paper.
Like, so thick. It's insane. I don't know
need
why
to-
that bothers
gosh.
me. But it transferred really well. It looks really good.
Yeah.
You don't have all of that seepage. You know how sometimes when you put
Yes,
iron on
yes,
on
yes,
things
yes.
that was not intended for, then it seeps out. Didn't have that. So I'm impressed by that. I'm not going to do it on the live here, but if you want to get super crazy, or if you hate your recipient and they hate glitter,
Oh, yeah.
then put glitter all over the front of it. It's really beautiful. Now I'm going to apply this. You're going to see my struggle here.
I'm ready.
Let's cut this
I'm ready for this.
apart.
Miss Debbie said, I'm secretly watching at work. Debbie,
love
we won't
that.
tell. We won't tell as
Will
long as
not.
you're having fun.
Okay, so I'm putting my transfer tape on like normal, burnishing on the front like normal, flipping over, burnishing on the back like normal. Now watch this.
Watch it work flawlessly this time. Nope.
Doesn't
Okay.
come off at all. So you have to work with it. Which, with this being not super detailed and not a ton of it, that wasn't a big deal. But when we're doing this huge bench over here,
Yeah.
that's frustrating.
That was a labor of love.
Yes, it
that was
was.
labor. And you have to think too, guys. It would be different if you were paying extra for something that cuts your time down. Because we're all about, like, if you feel the need to pay more for something that'll be more efficient, do that if you want to. Versus, you know how some people pay less for something that'll just take them more time or that's harder to work with. But you're paying top dollar for this vinyl and it's hard to work with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and again, like I said, these bigger things, totally fine. Not really a big deal, but if I were doing like smaller letters or something like that, and there were several letters in a word or sentence or paragraph, I mean, I would just want to pull my hair out getting all this off. Doesn't want to come. We'll do it this way.
And Terry called us out. Terry
Let's hear it.
is a newbie, and Miss Terry, first of all, welcome. She's watched a lot of our videos, and she's calling us out for wasting material. And here's the thing. Me and Becca talk about it all the time.
We love this. We love when people call us out on it.
Beginners are watching our videos to learn a very basic beginner thing. And if we start complicating the video by saying, print 8 of these, or now we're going to cut 18 of these to fill a whole sheet, it really confuses the viewer. But the select few of you, who I adore, by the way, I'm very detail oriented as well, notice that we're trying to keep it simple so we don't go into all the steps on how to save your vinyl. It really bugs them, and we understand.
Also, if I'm being 1,000% honest, which you know us here at Makers Gonna Learn, we love to be honest. We do this for a living.
Yeah.
We come on, we craft for you, and like, just to point it bluntly, like the expense is worth the waste.
Yeah, it
for
is
us,
for the
because
training we do and how we're trying to teach. We we don't want to overcomplicate
if we
it.
had to recut or cut everything to fill up a spot, or just take time to really do all of that to conserve, then it would cost us more in time than in supplies. So for us at home, we absolutely conserve our product.
Yes. We have a bunch of hack videos on tips for not wasting vinyl. There's actually one titled that if you want to search that. There's a lot of different Cricut hacks that are very helpful in a situation like this, for sure.
My candles are sticking to me.
Those are adorable, Becca.
Oh no!
Are those paper?
Yeah. I glued them all together.
I really wish we could zoom in on this camera. Does
that help at all, or is it still
No, because the zoom is... It's so cute though.
Yeah. Okay, somewhere I have some reverse tweezers, which if you do not have reverse tweezers and you're working on teeny tiny things like this, you're a better person than I am. I'm using Zig Glue here. This is a Zig Glue Pen that is blue when it comes out, but it dries clear. And it dries pretty quickly.
It does.
You say, Rachel?
It's very quick to dry. It's almost kind of like the same level of rushing that you would do with hot glue.
Yep.
You know, like you just really need to work with it quickly. One of our viewers said, I need to look up a tutorial for infusible ink. My husband got it for me thinking I would need it. Now, listen.
You'll like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not like throw it away. No, it's a fun product. It really is. Is it a hair limiting, especially compared to sublimation? If you've never done sublimation, the thing is you don't know what you're missing anyways.
True. Also, if you don't have the sublimation printer, I mean that's an investment as far as
it is an investment.
Startup.
Absolutely, but infusible ink, it's fun to use. It is.
When I first started, actually before I started here at Maker's Gonna Learn, and I was all into infusible ink, I would send pictures to Tanner and I'm like, look what you just made. It was all infusible ink. They're like, what is wrong with you? You're so crazy about infusible ink. But I did love it because I don't love, if I'm making a shirt for the kids or something for a specific event that they're only going to wear once, then I don't mind to use vinyl on it, but I don't love to wear shirts and wash them and care for them with iron on anymore. It used to not bother me, but now I don't know. I guess because I know there are other options. That are easier.
Well, it's kind of like the thing, and back when I started working for Tanner, of course, I loved Hobby Lobby. It was a great place to go. I was a bit crafty before I started working, and I was always like, gosh, look at this home decor, it's so cute. I love the way that this quote looks or whatever. Then when you start working, in the field that we're working in now, you're like, I can make this lickety split. So now you go there and you're like, I can make that for $10 cheaper. Like your frame of mind opens up. Mm-hmm. When you have experienced more, you're more excited to create things like that, and you're more eager to as well. So
I'm losing candles over here.
Oh no, Becca. Oh no, we can't be losing
5 on this, right?
We can't be losing. Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay, no big deal. Oh. And if you notice, I put these on the outside because it was a whole lot easier, and I'm live and my hands are shaking for some reason. I think it's because I'm so hot. But on this card, I put the candles underneath and it looks a lot better, but this was a lot easier. So, do you all ever do screen printing? We do, and one of our free courses in our membership is a screen printing course.
Yeah.
So yearly members do have access to that. It's amazing. Rachel, in the course, if I'm remembering correctly, you showed them how to make their own screen, right?
Yeah. DIY. And purchase. Yeah.
So that's amazing. Best mats to get? I love this question. We love the Nicopa mats. They're available on Amazon. They're a whole lot cheaper than Cricut, but they're just as good, if not even a little bit stickier, maybe.
I'll send you a link to them. Tanner also on the YouTube channel did a comparison between a brand from our craft store that we have locally here, as well as the Cricut brand, and then this Nicopa brand that we had never used previously prior to that video. And Nicopa kind of blew him out of the water, if not for just quality, then value, because holy crap, the value is insane. Cricut's mats are so expensive, and for how much we go through them. I think a lot of you guys forget when we do comparison videos or videos on craft products, we have to go through so many that sometimes we as professional crafters get fed up, and we're like, is there a way we can save money or get a better quality with this, because we use them so often.
Right.
So we go hunting for things when you all might be crafting once or twice a week and be perfectly content because you don't know what you're missing. So that's kind of what we love to do, is step in there and find things like that. So those mats are great for sure.
Thank you so much. She says, oh my gosh, I love your jacket. Can I tell you, I think it's a beach cover up.
Oh, Becca.
I don't even care.
No, Becca,
It's
you're
from
working
Amazon.
it.
Everything comes from Amazon. Okay, thank you. I'll check that out once the live is done. Don't want to miss anything. Yes, do
Thank
check
you
it
for
out.
being
Amazing.
here.
Yes, thank you guys so much.
All of you need to be a yearly member. I hope you are.
Yes.
It's $30 off, which is, by the way, guys, pretty close to the best sale that we have of the year.
Mm-hmm.
It's really close. $30 off is a great deal. With the code July 4, it's Becca's favorite holiday. Becca, that's probably why that we're giving such a big sales,
because it's my favorite
because
holiday.
it's your favorite
well,
holiday.
Monday was my birthday.
Listen,
this Sunday
is all for
it's
you.
like the best week ever.
It's all
just
for
for
you.
me.
Yes.
So do me a favor. After you go get the Maker's Gonna Learn membership, if you're not already a member, also subscribe to this channel and like the video. If you liked this, let us know. It just lets us know what content that you like, so that we know if we need to create more of it or skip out on it the next time. Yeah, we love to know. I just got the Nicopa mats last week thanks to your all suggestion. They're great. Yay, Heather. We're so glad that you love them. Shay says yearly membership is the best, hands down. I agree, Shay. We love it. Rocky Top Hearts, I'm a member and love it.
And
how
Valerie,
long will that code run for?
This sale is less than a week long. I don't know. I think it's 5 days. No one, quote me on it, but I know it's less than a week, which is super, super sad.
Christina, lifetime member here. I'm never leaving. Please don't leave us.
I love it.
Rocky Top Hearts, also a DMS student. Yes.
Yes.
Have a happy and safe 4th. You too, Heather. We hope you have a fantastic weekend and happy July 4th to you.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything else?
I don't think so. How do you get your mat sticky again? Ooh, that's a good question.
That's a good question.
So it's actually hilarious. If you go to our homepage, so if you just click our little logo under this video and go to our YouTube channel, the very first welcome video is Tanner teaching you how to clean your Cricut mats 3 different ways. So that is an incredible video. So whether you like any of those different methods, although we here love the baby wipe method.
It's my favorite. It's the most rewarding. It's therapeutic.
It is rewarding.
I kind of want to take all of our fabric mats in there that have felt on them and just
spend a day.
It's just nice.
Yes.
Sad this is going to end alone.
Guys, listen, you all are amazing. Thank you all for being members. Hey, what is your favorite perk of the membership?
Yeah,
if there's any people that are on the fence or wondering if the sale's going on, I wonder what all they have. Becca touched on the files, the fonts, the Facebook group, the commercial license, but let us know from you guys, what are your favorite perks? And Miss Edna, welcome to the YouTube channel. So we can't really answer all the questions, but if you copy and paste them, we do our absolute best to answer those for you. So we still have a couple minutes. If you would like your question answered, just paste it back here for us, my dear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Charlie says, I thank you for the information and show and tell with this video. You're welcome, Miss Charlie. We're so happy to bring this content to you. It was very fun.
Becca, did you use 143 vinyl glitter on that card? What kind of glitter did you use?
You're going to have to let them know because I have no idea.
Oh.
It's from, is that where we got it?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's been here longer than me. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Where do we find the winner of the last craft challenge? Great question. Let's go over.
Which also, by the way, Stacy, great little segue.
Yeah.
We also, for our members, have craft challenges. It's a way for us to get all of the members engaged, whether you are a brand new cricketer or you've been cricketing for 20 years. We love, Cricket's 20 years old, listen to me, but you guys know what I mean. We love to get all of our members involved. So one thing we love to do is to give challenges. Absolutely.
So I've logged into our account or going to our dashboard. You can go to Craft Challenge under your dashboard. And then you can scroll down to June, because that was last month's. And Stacy Wade was our winner for this craft challenge. I forgot to do a post in the group. I'm so sorry. Surely Stacy knows by now. If not, I'm gonna remind me to message her. So Stacy, I haven't seen you on here. Have you seen her on here?
I have not.
Stacy, if you are on here, I'm sorry that I have not noticed. But email our customer service, hi@makersgonnalearn.com, with the best email to receive your $50 Amazon gift card. We would love to get that for you so that you can purchase whatever you want.
Yes. Guys, people are saying the Facebook group is their favorite perk of the memberships. People are saying the challenges. Challenging them every month is something they love to look forward to and to see. Heather said, my favorite thing about the membership is everything, which is absolutely so sweet.
Hey, get off of that for just a second.
Get off of that for a second. I'll show the pretty Cricut.
Thank you. I was going to pull in the, I entered an old password. Dang it, Rachel.
What?
Why do I change my password?
Listen, you're just trying to stay safe out there, you know.
I was going to show you all our private Facebook group if I can remember my password. I can't. So I can't show you. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry.
That's okay. It's an amazing community, though. People love the Facebook group. Absolutely.
So what the Facebook group is just basically crafting with your BFFs 24/7. You have 24/7 access to them, which also gives you access to us here at Maker's Gonna Learn, our amazing VIM members. We have 5 members of Maker's Gonna Learn who are helping us sort of moderate, give great advice, share links, share just advice, all sorts of wonderful things. And so if you are stumped on a craft, if you need advice on a craft, if you need design advice, etc., post a picture of whatever you're needing help with in that private Facebook group, and you'll have lots of advice and great advice. Like, the one thing that I love about our membership and our community is just how genuinely nice everyone is to everyone. You don't post something and people are like, well, this is what I would have done different. Unless if you ask for constructive criticism, they will.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get your project bombarded with negative hate comments, because that's not how our community is.
It's hard for Becca to say that, because there's over 13,000 of you in that Facebook group, and it's so hard to fathom that there's so many of you, and you all are just so sweet and respectful, and we're all just one big family. But that's how it is.
Stacy is here. Hi, Stacy.
Hi, Stacy.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Can Fallon come in and say hello?
She's been waving that applesauce around.
She's not out there again.
God love her. She's so proud.
If she were right there, I would grab her, but she's not right there. So fun. But anyway, have a fantastic July 4th weekend. Thank you all for joining this live. Again, grab that link, the July 4 discount code for our membership.
Everyone, please stay safe this weekend too. Stay safe, have fun.
Stay safe, and we'll see you guys next week.